Hey guys, welcome back to the hangar. We are out here today to do a quick little video on the septic system. I know I've mentioned a bunch of times that I was going to try and shoot a little video for the septic system. The problem was I didn't get just a whole lot of footage of it in progress. The septic system and the water well were actually kind of turnkey work done by the same company, and that was probably what I was least involved with in the entire build on this house. They actually came out and did the entire septic system with just 3 guys and a backhoe in about 4 hours, and it was the day that I was leaving to go back to work, so I really didn't get a whole lot of good footage of them installing the septic. But we'll go ahead and take a look around at what it looks like here now that it's done, and then I'll cut to some footage, some in progress footage of them doing it, and kind of talk about what we were doing. So here you can see coming out of my house here where these two clean outs stub up. This is the main sewer drain where it comes out of my house. And these two clean outs, they go both ways. So this clean out cleans out back to the house, and this clean out will clean out to the septic system. So you have to imagine underground there is my main sewer line that's running all the way through here, and it ties in to my septic tank over here. So here is my septic tank, and I am not a expert on septic systems, so I don't know a whole lot about them, but these are obviously the kind of lids that you can access to the different sides of the tank. So this side is where all the sewage comes into this tank, and it separates out. All the solids fall to the bottom, all the grease and fat kind of float to the top, and then in the middle there's a port so that just the liquids flow into this tank, and then from this tank they run out all along my leach lines. So my leach line runs here, it just runs parallel to my property line, and it's 12 foot set off from my property line, which is the minimum distance that I was allowed to do it. And the leach line is a pretty good distance. It runs almost all the way back up to the front of the property. I think it's like 150 feet, something like that. So it's a pretty good leach line, but it's just the one leach line because it's just the two of us, me and my wife, with the 2-bathroom house. We don't need just a whole lot more than that single leach line. So all this that I'm walking on now is the leach line. So I'll probably want to do something to flag this area off, to keep people from driving on it, especially if something ever happens and they start building on this lot next to me. I'll have to make sure I do something to keep heavy equipment from driving over the top of this line, so they don't crush those kind of plastic caps that they're made out of. Joys of living on an active runway. But yeah, so that's it. That's the leach line. That is all there really is to the septic system. Like I said, they got that whole kind of knocked out and done without much work from me. They had the whole thing installed in a day, got it inspected the next day, and then came back and buried all the lines after the inspection was done. So that was the only permit that I needed to build this entire house, was my septic permit. And that I got that was all handled by the company that installed the septic system. Here is some footage that I shot while they were installing the septic system. So here is the drain that is coming out of the house, and you can follow that drain line and see how it ties into the septic tank. Now that septic tank is a 1,000-gallon septic tank, which meets the requirements for the number of bathrooms that we have. Here I'm walking down the leach line that they have, and that leach line is composed of 45 different 4-foot panels. They're called these Q4 infiltrator panels that they use to install that septic system. And there you can see kind of how deep they were all buried, and another good shot of them tying into that tank. And that's going to do it for this video. It was short and sweet, but I just wanted to let y'all know, or kind of show y'all how the septic system was laid out and how it all worked. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next one.